Hi friend, it's Misha. Welcome to one of our mini episodes where I share a story with you that has nothing to do with your life, but in a fun way helps you think about your life. I believe when we can look at our life in an abstract way, it can help open up insights about ourselves that we have never seen before. Let's jump in. Today's story is called The Golden Crane. As a teacher of origami, the ancient Japanese art of paper folding, at the Lafarge Lifelong Learning Institute in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Art Beaudry was asked to represent the school at an exhibit at a large mall in Milwaukee. He decided to take along a couple hundred folded paper cranes to pass out to people who stopped at his booth. Before that day, however, something strange happened. A voice told him to find a piece of gold foil paper and make a gold origami crane. The strange voice was so insistent that Art actually found himself rummaging through his collection of his origami papers at home until he found one flat, shiny piece of gold foil. Why am I doing this? He asked himself. Art had never worked with the shiny gold paper. It didn't fold as easily or as neatly as the crisp, multicolored papers. But that little voice kept nudging. Art tried to ignore the voice. Why gold foil anyway? Paper's so much easier to work with, he grumbled. The voice continued. Do it, and you must give it away tomorrow to a special person. By now, Art was getting a little cranky. What special person? He asked the voice. You'll know which one, the voice said. That evening, Art very carefully folded and shaped the unforgiving gold foil until it became as graceful and delicate as a real crane about to take flight. He packed the exquisite bird in the box, along with about 200 colorful paper cranes he'd made over the previous few weeks. The next day at the mall, dozens upon dozens of people stopped by Art's booth to ask questions about origami. He demonstrated the art. He folded, unfolded, and refolded. He explained the intricate details, the need for sharp creases. Then there was a woman standing in front of Art. The special person. Art had never seen her before, and she hadn't said a word as she watched him carefully fold a bright pink piece of paper into a crane with pointed, graceful wings. Art glanced up at her face and knew before he knew what he was doing. His hands were down in the big box that contained the supply of paper cranes. There it was, the delicate gold foil bird he'd labored over the night before. He retrieved it and carefully placed it in the woman's hand. I don't know why, but there's a very loud voice inside me telling me I'm supposed to give you this golden crane. This crane is the ancient symbol of peace, Art said simply. The woman didn't say a word, and she slowly cupped her small hand around the fragile bird as if it were alive. When Art looked up at her face, he saw tears filling her eyes, ready to spill out. Finally, the woman took a deep breath and said, My husband died 3 weeks ago. This is the first time I've been out. Today, she wiped her eyes with her free hand, still gently cradling the golden crane with the other. Today is our golden wedding anniversary. Then this stranger said in a clear voice, Thank you for this beautiful gift. Now I know that my husband is at peace. Don't you see that voice you heard? It's the voice of God, and this beautiful crane is a gift from him. It's the most wonderful 50th wedding anniversary present I could have ever received. Thank you for listening to your heart. And that is how Art learned to listen very carefully when a little voice within him tells him to do something he may not understand at the time. I hope that you are looking for the lessons in these stories and looking for the ways that it applies to your life. If there's any questions or insights you have, don't forget to reach out. I would love to hear from you. You can DM me on Instagram at myfriendmisha. I'm here for you. I'm here for you to help you take a little bit of time for a mindset check that will alter your days and by so doing, alter your life. I'm here to remind you that in your life you have more power than you think you do by breaking it down and walking through it with you. And I'm here to help you feel encouragement radiating from your body to live the amazing life that's in front of you. Keep on keeping, my friends.